Hello and welcome to another episode of Football Pundits podcast. We would like to thank Uday for joining us once again from the Loudmouth Show for a Champions League preview. I think it's going to be a very big match for Liverpool and Leipzig. So let's start right away on this. Now that the venue is decided for the upcoming games, I mean with the Germany not allowing. Players from England or any travel bans and everything. So now that the game has shifted to Budapest, so I think what are your thoughts on that specifically now that Leipzig has actually lost their home advantage now? So what do you think on this? And the current form of Liverpool obviously has to be accounted for now. So.
True. So I think Liverpool have their moments of just bottling up this season, but coming to Leipzig, I'd like to talk about them because they handled United in a very haphazard way, I'd say, because one match we saw them going completely out, in front of United. I remember there was a player called Upamecano who's playing as an attacking mid. He's playing as a left winger. He's playing everywhere. That was the match against United that he played. And I don't know what was he doing there. He left the entire defense, out for a six, where United could have actually gone down. Rashford is scoring 3 goals in the 60th minute coming from the bench. So Leipzig is a type of team you can't be really confident about. Even in the last year, UCL, you saw them getting knocked out in the semi-finals. Though they've got a plethora of good upcoming talent, I'd say. They've got a good leader, the striker. I forgot the name, Poulsen, or what is his name, man? He's Danish. But yeah, I think Leipzig play good attacking football under Nagelsmann. I'm sorry?
Yusuf Poulsen, right?
Yeah. I don't think he's Poulsen. I think he's someone else. But Leipzig, the manager is pretty interesting in a way, man. The tactics that he likes following is about rotational football and attacking altogether. They act as a coordinated unit always. They don't want to lose that cohesiveness from the team. So I think, Konate and Upamecano offer them a good centre-half pairing. But against Liverpool, I don't know, man. It can go either way. It is a team of mismatches because even Leipzig have had their share of trouble in the past couple of league games. I've seen that, but I don't really watch Bundesliga, so I don't know what can I can't offer anything on that facet. But I think it'll be a tough fixture for Liverpool and Leipzig both.
So, Rishabh, you were the one who's actually been in favor of Leipzig actually winning this fixture or this two-legged affair because of the current form Liverpool is in, and I think the home fortress, which was once touted to be undefeated. Liverpool was touted to be undefeatable over there. Now have recorded 3 losses in a row, or I think 3 out of the 3 losses in the last 4 matches that they've had at home. So. That is something which needs to be accounted for now. So, do you think Leipzig will definitely be a team who will come at Liverpool's home and maybe take the fixture away from them itself?
Well. Firstly, thank you for making me the villain. Like you said, I saw the smiles on my face, smiles on their face. Like, oh yeah, I'm the only one who thinks Liverpool is gonna win. Leipzig's gonna win. But thank you for that. I just said that because of the current form. That I can see Liverpool have and the way the way Leipzig play, like the counter attacking style that they have, it's definitely going to be trouble for Liverpool just because of the defensive fragilities that they have right now. So it's definitely going to be trouble for them. Can still see them win the fixture just because they have they have the attacking prowess. I still feel that they can still go and score. And demolish Leipzig. They're not very bad defensively. I would say they still score. They're not conceding until you see today's game. They're not conceding 4, 5 goals every game. And if we're going by current form, their home form has gone bad, but their away form is probably starting to improve. So if they go and score 3 against Leipzig at home. Or on the away game, definitely they have 3 away goals, and that definitely puts them in the favorites when they go back to Liverpool and play. So
yeah, it's going to be important who has the second. I think Liverpool has the second leg, right?
Yeah,
their own. That's going to be important. So if they are able to hold out Leipzig in Budapest, especially they are not playing in their home ground. So if they're able to hold them out there, I think it should be a lot easier task for Liverpool. Leipzig do play a lot of attacking football. I really like watching Leipzig play under Nagelsmann. I think he's a very good coach, and he is one of the few coaches who would be the future for the football to take like the jobs of the big clubs. But as a unit, Leipzig play a very attractive style of football. Their
Right.
fullbacks push up very high. They're putting crosses in, and they have a very solid pairing with Upamecano and Kanate. Uh, I think both of them are touted to leave Leipzig next year. They also have brought in
Upamecano
Dominic
has been
Szoboszlai.
like been targeted for a long time now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Big clubs.
But yeah, Upamecano has a release clause next year, so I definitely see him going to another club. They did get Dominic Szoboszlai, who is a very talented player. He's a good player into his team. So I like this is a match I can definitely see going either way. I cannot call it out. I right now that Liverpool is either gonna like lose the game or win the game, but my money is on Leipzig to take all like go to the next round because Liverpool is having trouble scoring goals and is having trouble keeping goals out. So like they have a double whammy situation at the moment. So I don't see them going past Leipzig.
Yeah, Anshuman, what do you think specifically? What are your predictions for this one?
See, my predictions, I'll be going with Liverpool. They will nick the fixture out. And but having said that, the kind of tactics that RB Leipzig have been playing with, it is very similar to Klopp's Gegenpress. I mean, they have that pressing mentality over it, and they have been slowly building the team around lethal strikers, lethal finishers, right? And that is gonna give them a huge boost with the pressing game that they have been playing. And also, like, I'm just gonna give a shout out to Angelino. I mean, I have seen him play, and like he has become a completely different player, just like Serge Gnabry when he went to Bayern Munich. We see a completely different player that he was with City.
Completely
And
agree. He's become a beast. I saw
yeah,
him
he
play
has
against
become a
Man
beast.
City.
I mean, everything that is being happening with RB Leipzig, it's
Coming
coming
through Angelino.
from Angelino. Yeah. And so in that sense, I mean, Leipzig have a upper hand talking about the form going in the match. But yeah, in the end, I would say that the kind of squad that Liverpool has, the experience and the world class players, I think if they are gonna go at that big stage, I think Liverpool gonna perform and they're gonna get out of the fixture. Not easily, but they're gonna get out of the fixture with the win in their hand.
So, I mean, now let's get the closing thoughts on this one. And I mean, what are the scoreline predictions for you guys? Start with the Rishabh. What do you think would be the scoreline?
I'll say 3-3 or 4-4. Leipzig go away, go through on away goals.
Okay, that's a pretty tight prediction to make. Uday, what do you think on this one?
So the first leg is away for Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, technically, it's away for both of them.
But I think, don't you guys think that is like that actually hampered took a bit of an advantage from RB Leipzig? I mean, not playing the first leg at the home. I think that gives a bit of an advantage to Liverpool.
Maybe I think some luck is. I think they need some luck, Liverpool right now. So maybe this is a nice for them. But yeah,
Right.
coming back to the predictions, Uday,
All jokes apart, I think Liverpool just had one off match. I think Alisson will be back to his keeping ways. I think it will be a very easy Liverpool win, man. To be honest, I see a Liverpool win in the UCL because Champions League they've always dominated that stage. They've took care of Bayern Munich. They've took care of they've taken care of Barcelona. So I think it should be easy for Liverpool, man. Leipzig shouldn't be a problem. The problem should come in the quarterfinals. Is where I feel. Let's see. I think I'm just being too ambitious.
yeah, I mean, speaking scoreline wise, what do you think will be the scoreline or aggregate?
2-1, bro. 2-1.
Okay. Kshitij, what do you think?
So I have a very similar like to what Rishabh said. I am also gonna go with a 4-4 Leipzig to go on with away goals.
You guys are expecting a very heavy goal scoring match. Anshuman, what do you
I'm expecting like one of those matches to be very like heavy. One of them to be pretty dire. The second one to be very high scoring.
Okay.
I mean, Leipzig played pretty well in the last Champions League campaign as well. So
Yeah.
I'm going by that and the way I have seen them this season. Based on that, I think they have goals in their team, definitely.
So,
And I mean, if Liverpool's defense was there, like the actual defense was there, I would have said, okay, maybe they won't be able to score, but they don't have that. So,
Anshuman, what do you think? What will be the scoreline?
So my prediction is also very like similar to Uday. I also see Liverpool getting out, and I think it's gonna be 2-1 or 3-1.
I think it's going to be a 3-1 for Leipzig because of the goal scoring drought which they
Goal scoring and the defensive frailties.
Yeah, so I think it's going to go Leipzig's way, and it's not going to be a very entertaining fixture. Maybe it is going to be an entertaining fixture, but it's going to be very lopsided. It's not going to be. I think Liverpool is going to struggle for this one, but let's see. Maybe I'm wrong, and we can only. I think Liverpool fans can only hope I'm wrong on this one. So let's see.
But I like the fact that Premier League fans are being so supportive to the other Premier League teams. The teams who've actually been knocked out to the Europa League, I mean, they should be praising the other teams out for the Champions League, but that the opposite is happening. But all jokes apart, I think United have actually faced Leipzig and they know how expansive they can play. So definitely, man, Leipzig can screw Liverpool over easily.
Yeah,
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, there you have it, folks. Thank you guys for on this short and sweet preview of the Champions League match. I would like to thank our video sponsor, Chelsea Republic. You can follow them on the social media handles. You can find the links in the description below. Thanks, Uday, once again for joining us on this podcast. Once again for this one.
Thanks.
Let's see if if you can match your predictions or get your predictions right for this one. You can only hope on this one. So we'll see in 1 month time. We'll definitely know what the scoreline is going to look like. So
I think all my predictions are correct.
So thank you guys for joining us. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to our videos, and do not forget to click on the bell icon and follow.